Okay. Hmm. Minister of enjoyment. Mr. Continental. With the Continental. Mm-hmm. Pour this away and we're good to go. Ooh, spicy. Everywhere looking up, I'm surrounded by your grace. Funny. Still like it's night time. It has never happened, I should say. Whatever. It's the first time for everything. Shy. Huh. So why was I suffering all this time? Hmm. Hmm. difference that I don't have hot milk. But regardless, we move. Good thing we have green pepper and garlic. Ladies, stars, enjoyment. Mr. Continental. Hi. 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 Hello. 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 Hi, DIY. How are you doing? Okay, it's not in that one. How is your day? Day, 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 day. My head comes up with. Oh, that's good. Welcome back. How was that? I'm glad you're good. Oh. Does it mean the money is still the same? Oh. Okay, it's time for this one to go. Look at this. I need to buy a new one. That is good then. I wouldn't care. Yeah, I'll now actually be praying for that every single day. That would be nice. Let me ask you something since you're here. When you make baked beans, because I have baked beans here, but I don't want to eat them today. Do you warm them or you just serve them like that? Yeah, everyone wants money, of course. Do you just serve them like that? Oh, I'm just asking. Actually, just be nice to me and go as planned. I'm using the can opener to just peel an orange. Okay, tangerine. Do you make them? Do you warm them? Do you heat them in the microwave or something? Or you just serve them like that? Because I'm curious. No bread. Is that clear? No bread. Just baked beans. Served. Just baked beans, nothing else. No bread. No bread. That one is very important. The only reason why I eat this bread even is because it has the sesame seeds. And it is called a burger bun. So usually I buy them to make my what? My bun, my famous burger. My famous homemade burger. Oh, I removed that so I can put it. Jesus, Jesus. Oh, mommy. Have you enjoyed just realized I don't have tomatoes in the house. Oh, it's still the same. I don't want to go outside, but I don't have onions. I don't have tomatoes, actually, not onions. So cooking is for tomorrow. I can't cook today. I thought I would cook, but I've just realized I don't have tomatoes in my fridge. For what? I usually like to take a break from them because I look so serious when I put them on. I haven't worn them in the whole day. I look serious. And what if I put them and I still do this? The only difference is when I have them when I do this. When I don't have them, I'm like, yeah. Because you know the doctor said my one eye is short sighted and the other eye is long sighted. So to catch up with the other eye, I have to strain my eyes. That is why I wear glasses. The doctor said it is ginger tea because I like ginger. So me, I don't consider that it has the cinnamon. I only consider the ginger. It's really good for tea, trust me. Makes your tea smell so good. I can't take like just normal water for tea. I need it spiced. Too spicy. They're usually too spicy. I haven't found a mild one that has like. But I used to like my ginger snaps when I was like 14 because my mom would buy me ginger snaps and I would take them to school. The canned, like the big tin for ginger snaps. Those ones were good. Now I feel like they're too bitter for me. Hello. Happy Monday to you. I just realized I already say your name wrong. So is it Ragos or Ragas? Ragos or Ragas? Coming from a person whose name is always got wrong where I come from, it's not a nice one. So please tell me. My cousin used to ask me, "What do you want me to get you? What do you want me to get you?" This is my Christmas gift. That's why you see me wear it a lot of times. It's like a very long dress, guys. Let me show it. I can step on it and I would still look okay. Father Mess, I want to know how to say your name. I had you, I was watching a short. Wow. No, I didn't. I watched a short and you were like Kragos, and I'm like, have I been getting his name wrong this whole time? Best artist from Germany, Munich. I wish they could put that thing of typing. Someone is typing. That I can know when you guys are typing so that I don't say things. As long as you're right, that's what matters. I need you guys to teach me new recipes. DIY, you cook a lot, so you should teach me something new for the birthday so that I make some people some unique food. Oh my god, I knew the mess. I could not see the messages because I am far from being the best artist. I am just trying to create some good times, more or less. No, you're not an ordinary guy. That one I can say. Well, Ragas, let me tell Ragas or whatever how they say in father of father mess, whatever you say your name like, father mess. You just never know how great you are until someone comes up and tells you whatever you're doing is really inspiring me. So for you, yes, you see someone is your inspiration, and then there is that some other person who sees you as their inspiration. I'm not a nun. I'm far from that. And yeah, I don't know how to make that. Will you send me like the recipe? And please tell me that it doesn't have a lot of sauce or milk because we are Ugandans. Yeah, that is what matters. Him doing what he loves. And he's consistent. On what? On me not being a nun or you being a great person? Let me tell you guys, I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers. She's from Kenya, and she hosted someone that she really values, and she was telling this person how much he helped her. I can't. No. No. This is like the dira. Everyone wears a dira here at least. And she was telling this person, "Oh, you are my greatest person." And then this person was like, "I am your greatest fan." And they were in the room. And I'm just like, if this person, okay, it takes a lot of humility for someone to even be that kind of person. So it was really nice to just hear her talk about how much she admires this person. And then for the other person to also be like, "You're my, like, I'm your biggest fan." It was so nice. So Ragas, or Ragos, all will be, all you, if someone is telling me you're great, telling you you're great, then you're great indeed. Maybe one day you'll be his inspiration because you're so consistent. Oh my god. Like I lack consistency. Like the whole day because I even went to bed early yesterday. I went to bed at 10:20. Trust me, I woke up at 7. By 10, after having breakfast, I went back to sleep up to 2, up to 12. Oh, that is nice. That is so sweet. And one day he will see it. Yeah, that is it. Oh, that is so sweet of him. I would be so happy. Oh my God. I'd be so happy. I know. No, Sometimes you never know what those guys are going through because people would not be, um, I don't know if I'm supposed to say, but people would not be ending their lives if the greatest guys would not be ending their lives. What is it? It's a passion that runs. Trust me, that's like the sweetest moment. I remember this one, and we have this artist who used to sing like when I was like 7. We went to a bar this one time, and he seated on this table with these guys, and these guys had like a lot of women on the table, and then he separated from them and went and sat on the table with this other guy, and they were chatting. Like you're already showing up, like you do your live streams, or you have a timetable and you follow the timetable, and like you keep on keeping people updated about things so that people know and they can rely on your live stream to be there at the time you've said it. Me, I'm lacking. But yeah, I go to this person like when we are leaving the bar, because me, I usually don't like to approach like celebrities because I'm just like, oh, they may think, oh, this person is all over me. And I got to him and I'm just like, I don't mean to be disrespectful. That is why I didn't come up to you in your private space. I stood like aside, and he's like that. And then I tell him, but I love your music so much, and you made growing up, like for me, so good because your music was so fun, and I still vibe to it. And he said, come here, come here. And then he gave me a hug, and he was like, that was so sweet. Thank you for coming. And he's like, I hope, I wish you all the best. And then he just tapped me, and then he said, I told him, okay, bye. And then he said, bye. Oh, God. I didn't want anyone to touch me that whole time. When I was coming back, I was like this. I was like, people, don't touch me. Don't touch me. And we did not record him, like we did not go with a camera, so it was like nice. Oh, I did want to shower. I have walked past celebrities, trust me. I'm not like that person who goes, because I don't like that. I don't like people who walk into my personal space. So I don't like that too. I just like to respect people so much, the way I want to be respected. So that is why, like, I stood aside and I told him until he was like, "Come here," and then he gave me a hug, and it is like, uh, this person, like, it's him, like in the flesh. For me, I was so excited. I have met artists and I haven't run there, but this person, oh my god, I could not miss that. Mm. Music is crazy. Like every person, I think, has that moment of weakness when they find the person that they love the most, and then they're just like, I cannot believe I have seen this person and touch them or sat next to them. I know, I know. Usually I think about it and I'm like, I love my private life. I love to be alone. Someone told me you're privately public. Like the public thinks they know everything, but then you're private. So I like that. Oh God. I'm not a follower of football. Like even when I say, when they told me that it is a must in this house to support Liverpool, trust me, I don't even know anyone from Liverpool. I grew up in a household of Manchester, so like the only person I even knew, the only people that I knew there were Wayne Rooney and who is it, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't know anyone else, and then their manager back in the day, but I don't know anyone from that. Liverpool, I know no one. Like I'll hear a few names here and there, but they're from different. And trust me, I would not recognize them if I walked past them. But everyone has that moment. And it is amazing that you meet someone who is not even a celebrity, like a big celebrity, and someone will be so excited to go to them because it's like, this is a person that they want. DIY. You don't like football? Don't you play football too? Do you play basketball at least? I think I have now that I think about how it was when I was like 13. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I hate boxers. I used to be crazy about guys who played basketball. Anytime I saw a guy who could play basketball, I wanted to scream. And then I got to high school, like in the last years of my high school, and it's like I had friends who used to play basketball, and I was like, not anymore. Is it because they are brought to you need to play football for fun at least? I'm joking. It is the same with Manchester supporters. If you support Manchester United, then you have a strong heart because every time they are willing to give you surprises. I don't know how it is in your countries, but I remember when we were growing up, like, there was a man that how do they say cut his family because his wife, I remember, his wife's team won against his, and then she kept telling him, oh, your team lost, so he was like not happy at all. Exactly, that is good. It is good for your health. Like most of the guys here will just go and play, like run around in the field. I want to learn how to play tennis because I want to wear those skirts and show off my body. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, no. Me and bread, we need prayers. That was nice. Most of the guys here that I know do that. So the problem is every time I get like a skirt, it either doesn't fit or it is too big. Who are those? Who are those? I don't know a tennis court in Uganda, but we have. What am I saying that I don't know? We have. I have just not been there. I promised myself I'd go there. I think in February, and I didn't go because I was too tired. I had been out the night before. Okay, you guys are crazy. Where are you going to buy it is the first question, and where am I going to play from is the second question. Okay, I'll go to that place, but if I look funny, I would kick you both. You people are mean. Now I have decided. Now I have decided both of you are fired from being my fashion designer. Really? To Uganda? Wouldn't that be expensive? I was watching. There is a reality show here, and when they were talking, like other one was talking, and then the other one was fighting with the other person. They were like, "Don't talk to me. You have a body like a pillow." And I was like, "What better insult than that?" How can I be fired? Yeah, you're fired before you even start the job. I think I should go jogging today. It would be a nice one. Before I become a pillow. I have fired you. You don't need to question why, how. No. The next thing is be nice. Be nice. That is my theme word. Be nice to me. Like if you've not got that from me, wait. It's coming soon. Be nice is the next one. No, I won't. I'm too short for that. And next week I'll be too old for certain things like that. Like spanking, just talk and sit aside and sip your cup of tea. But I have a mingling stick here. I guess when you're in Nigeria, you knew what an African parent uses to beat. This one is nice. This one is going to be cooking in my small pan. Don't worry. Not today. What? I'm the biggest, like, I fear seeing people in pain, guys. I can't stand seeing people in pain. What is that? My mother used to use her heel. I should remind her one day. One of these days. She was asking me when I'm not. Wow. And I thought African parents are the worst. My mom used her heel because every time she would bring a stick in the house, I would hide it or break it and throw it out when she was not around. Because I thought that would save me. It only made matters worse, I should say. Because my mother's heel was worse than the stick. I was just too tired of being caned all the time. Hopefully, by the time I have my own children, God has helped me. You guys rejoice. Because for me, my mom was unpredictable. You do the slightest thing, and that day she's not. Probably 6, hopefully. 6 little mini me's to rise up against my husband. Brothers, how many kids do you have? Well, that is too much. I want to have. No, I want to have. Why not? You just don't want, oh. Just don't want the children off. I wasn't here. I'll pretend I didn't see that. Because what the? You come from Africa, whether you're not ready or you're ready. The moment you have a husband and you're married, the next thing they'll be telling you is you just came here to fill our toilet. What is the obvious? What did I miss? They're not your cup of tea. Last time I was telling my grandmother, I think I've got to that point where even if I don't have children, I'm okay. And then she was like, "What are you talking about? Who have you been talking to?" She's like, "So you want me to die without having your child, holding your child? Because my child is my grandmother's child." No comment. No one has offered. That one is a must. There is no of explaining to my African parents that I am not having children. But if I married for love and the person didn't want children, trust me, I don't mind. As long as they also don't have children. Not telling me, not those. Let me tell you guys a funny thing. One time I met this person. And they told me, I don't want a woman who wants children. I want a woman who wants to have children. But he likes someone that likes children because Mandem has 5 children, but he doesn't want children with me. And I'm just like, move on. Like you lost the right of demanding someone not to have a child when you have 5 of them. 5 children. And you're asking someone's daughter not to have children. And you have to pay her. We have to share the mortgage. I was like, you're looking, you just say, no, he wants someone that is going to, he wants a feminist. I told him, you're looking for a feminist, and I'm not a feminist. So he wants someone that works and can pay for half of his mortgage. In case of separation, they can divide the mortgage. I recently saw that he married someone with 2 children. So someone has 2 daughters, I think. I was happy for him. God bless his heart. He married or he moved in with someone that has two children. So they have 7 in total. But me, not happening. Like there are people you can be willing to make sacrifices for. Someone who has 5 children, someone who has a child at all and doesn't want you to have children, not even as a joke. Oh, me, I have had enough children. You had them with your wife. Not even his wife, he had never been married. That one was also a funny one. This is something else I need to look for. Otherwise, you guys keep praying for me. But I give you the 6 children that I wanted. My mom wanted 4, she only had 2. She has only had 2 so far. 7? I said 6. I'm not like those women that can't feed their children. By the time I am telling you I want those ones, if it means working hard, I will. I know what it means to not lack, to not have something in the house, to be in lack. I'll remind my mom the time when I was so hungry and I went to her and I was like, Mommy, I'm so hungry. And then she was like, there is no food. And then I told her, but me, I'm so hungry. Then she was like, okay, don't worry, go to the stand and bring, we had a rack in the house. She's like, go to the truck and bring the knife. So I went and I brought the knife. And then she was like, okay, come and cut my nipple off and you eat it. I was horrified, to say the least. She was like, I told you I don't have food and you're telling me you want food. Cut my nipple and go and eat it. I'm not a cannibal. I think that she was so stressed out. She didn't have money because my mom rarely stayed indoors. So if she stayed indoors, it was so bad. And I think that's the time when she had left her job to stay at home fully. She had stopped working in her business. She had a business when I was young. My mom never got employed until I was like 6. No, 12. She was self-employed by that time. Something else that you need. There is no cannibal here. DIY. Much less for me. I can't be a cannibal. Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, tonight. Crazy. No, I'm self-conscious. She was just frustrated that day with her only child. What does that mean? What does that mean? Chip store, shop, food storage boxes and stuff like how? So let me show you what I have here for my food. So this is what they call the rice stoker, but it's not cheap. By the definition of cheap, here it is not cheap. Is that what you're talking about? Don't worry, Ragos, you're going to be a godfather to one of my children. So if I call you, please pick up the phone. They're there, but they're not cheap. They're like those containers. I used to have one. I actually just keep my charcoal in now. Which man hand? What are you guys talking about? What did I miss? I'm the one who loves buying stuff. Oh my god, I'm crazy about buying stuff. That's something that can make me happy. Let me scratch my chest. Off the camera. What does that mean? A manhunt for what? For cannibals? Oh, because I'm not a cannibal here. But we have tribes that are cannibals. If you had me, well, I may tell you the story. I love to be. Have you seen my grandmother? She's so old, but she organizes her things. Everyone tells me, like, your grandmother, you organize like your grandmother. My mom tells you that my grandmother used to love to live in a clean house, organized house. Like, if you were disorganized, you could not live with my grandmother. So, guys, let me tell you a story about cannibals. So, my friend, she was our maid back in the day. DIY, I have to remove my glasses because I'm inside the house. I am just not used to them. They just make me feel irritated. So, my friend meets this guy, and he was already married, but here some people don't have a problem with being a second wife, especially when the man is able to provide. So, she they start talking about moving in with this guy. Just a minute. Yeah, they start talking about moving in with this guy. And the guy rented a house, and then he told her, now we can move in. And then she was like, I cannot move in until you're fully stocked the house. So the guy stocked the house. He brought chairs, he bought the bed, he bought saucepans, he bought plates and cups and all that, the things that can make a simple home. And then he told her, I have something to tell you, but I can only tell it to you when you move into the house with me. She's like, what is that you want to tell me? So she got scared at some point. But the guy is like, I will only tell you when you move into the house with me. And this took like 3 months of them just preparing. Even when like they were in the house, the guy had not fully moved into the girl, the lady, my friend, she hadn't moved into the house. So the guy was staying there every once in a while. Obviously, he had another woman on the other side. So he would come every once in a while. And eventually they move in. And when she moved in, like the first day, she's like, you remember you told me that you have something to tell me? And the guy was like, yes, I have something to tell you, but it's not yet the time. I'll tell you when the right time comes. My friend is worried. So the first week goes by, the guy is like, I'll tell you. She keeps demanding, but the guy is like, I'll tell you, don't worry. And this one time, the guy tells her they're sleeping, and then he wakes her up and he tells her, and this is like 2 weeks into staying together. He's like, so I want to tell you a story. And she sits and then he starts narrating his life story. He's like, when we were younger, I was born in a family of cannibals. So we have some tribes and they're known, some tribes and clans that are known for being cannibals. And people know where they come from. Like if someone tells you I'm from this place, you can just be like, oh, that's a cannibal. You just ask them, are you a cannibal or something? But they're there and they live amongst us because you never know where someone is coming from. This is Kampala, it's like everyone is from everywhere. So the guy tells her, when we were young, we came from a family of cannibals, and my our parents used to eat that meat, and we also used to eat that meat of dead bodies. So they go to places where they have buried and they dig them up and then they eat. So that's how cannibals are. They don't eat you alive, like they eat dead bodies. So the problem comes that one time the parents go to to hunt, or their grandparents go to hunt for those dead bodies, and yeah, and they go and they eventually get a body, but that body had been injected with the drugs, like that medication that they inject in dead bodies so that they can preserve them and they do not rot. So when they ate that body, they died. Like a lot of them died. Whoever tasted that meat died. So because those people had died, these guys made a decision. This guy who was with my friend at this moment makes a decision not to eat human meat anymore. So he tells her, I stopped eating. And he tells her, but the problem is, he's like, me, I don't eat that meat. But the children I have that spirit in them to eat because it's like a genetic. I don't know how to say, but it's a genetic thing. So when you have a child and you come from that clan, it follows you. Someone was explaining it, but it was like too much for me. I was just overwhelmed because I was like, so those people are born like that. They can eat human meat. It's like yes, it's a curse. That is what they described it as. They were telling the story of how it came for these people to be, for that kind of clan to be able to eat human meat. So the guy tells her, but when I have children, they're born when they eat that dead body's meat. She was like, oh, okay. He told her, I hope you won't leave me. I didn't want to keep this from you and you hear it from someone else. I wanted to tell you so that you know it offhand from me. I just didn't, I want us to have like trust between me and you. And my friend was like, she said she slept, but half asleep. She said she never slept. Like in her head, she was like, what if this guy wakes up and he eats me? Because they can also eat a person who is alive. Yeah, why please? Don't make it so graphic. So, ah, I hate visualizing things. So he tells her that, and she's like, it's okay, it's good that you've told me. She asked how do they do it so that the children don't have to eat and that meat, that human meat. And then and then she was like, you have to train them how to eat meat. Oh my god, I'm disgusted right now. And then he's like, you have to train them to eat like this normal meat, because if they are able to eat this normal meat and just not practice and get over the other spirit that comes and gets onto them. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like something that comes and just goes inside you. It's like being, okay, you get possessed. That's the word. They get possessed by that spirit and then they want to eat. All of a sudden, they crave that human meat. So my friend is like, okay, no problem. She told me the next day she woke up and to a health center and got put onto family planning. She was like, I am never having children with this man, because she already had a little girl with her ex. So she was like, I'm not having a child with this man because I'm going to let my child have siblings who are cannibals. But this man loved her so much. Like I remember even when she left her village to come and tell. Now she was telling me the story. She's like, I left my village to come and work here because of that. She's like, I walked out of the marriage. It's not a marriage, but say it's just cohabiting. She's like, I walked out of the relationship to come and work here. She was like, I had everything. I had money. They were giving me money every single day. I had everything that anyone needs in the house. I was not lacking. But she's like, that scared me so much. I had to walk out. And trust me, the guy would come and check on her. She would go to town and he would come and give her money. And we were not even paying her so much, but she was like, I'm so happy here because you guys are like family. But yeah, she was my friend. I lost contact with her. I remember when she left our place, I went and I met her one time. I was so happy. She was so shocked because she just gave me directions and I just walked until when I found the place. And then she was so happy to see me. She was like, I'm so happy you've looked for me and come to see me, because she was so nice. She was like the nicest maid that we had there. We had some of the nice maids, but when she came, I didn't like her because I was like, she looks like an older woman. But then I think situations make people look older. She was called Brenda. She was so nice and so funny. And she would talk about her daughter and just tell us she never brought her daughter, but she used to say she would bring her daughter for us to see. Yeah, but that's the story. I have other stories about that I've heard about those things, but it's like It's sometimes scary because there is another one, but it is so scary, and I can't tell it on here because I would be so scared to retell it. Like I can't sleep in the house alone after telling that. Because the first time I had it, I was eavesdropping. I was not supposed to be listening to the conversation, but I was pretending to be sleeping, and our cousin was telling our other cousins, our sisters and brothers, and me, I pretended to be sleeping. And she kept checking if I was listening, and then I was pretending like, and then she started telling that story. Oh my god! Even after they slept off me, I was shaking. So it still scares me up to now, like 12 years later, more than 15 years later, it still scares me. But yeah, that's it. Then the other incident that happened was like on the news. This guy, he comes from the cannibal clan, I think, and no one knew because it happened at his workplace. So I think that thing possessed him. And you know what he did? He ate his colleague's ear. Oh my god, I am disgusted. I would never. And he bit off his colleague's ear. Oh my god, they took him to police. They cubbed him. But by the time they cubbed him, he was still possessed. So by the time he came back to his senses, oh my god, he cried so much like a baby. He could not believe it. He was so apologetic, but it was already too much. Like, no, I'm not a vegetarian. I eat animal meat, but I don't eat like human meat. Trust me. That's the last thing I want to get involved into. But they say that if you hear he said that if you get married to someone that comes from that clan, the higher chances of you becoming one, of you being possessed by that spirit and becoming one. I think that's what scared my friend too. I eat beef and bacon and other things, but I don't eat human meat. Mbuju tu cannibal. I don't eat human meat. You see, I have told you guys a story. But I really thought, like, those people, the things like that. And you feel sad for like people like us women who usually just meet these men in Kampala and then you're like, oh, I've met the love of my life, and you just get married and you've never met his family. And then this one time he tells you you're going to my village, and then you're going to that place in what? In central Uganda. Because there's some from that tribe of family. But they're like in every tribe, so it's not only one tribe. So you really have to be. Yeah, no. I am not telling that when we are camping because I'll be scared myself. I usually get scared. I would be the one that would need to be held after telling the story. Other gruesome story, I can't tell it. Not tonight. Because I slept a lot during that, I might not be able to sleep in the evening. Unless I go jogging anyways. Okay, let's watch this one. I think it's the last one. I need to tell it when I'm going to sleep next to someone who doesn't scare me. But today I'm sleeping alone until the next few days, so I don't want to cry in the middle of the night. Not happening, trust me. Not happening. Let me tell you another funny thing. Oh, they refused me to get a puppy. I wanted to. I wanted to get those ones that are fluffy. Someone better buy me a puppy. You can name it Fluffy. But they told me, how will you feed it because you don't even know how to feed yourself? So I took offense and I gave up on the puppy. Someone was willing to give me a puppy as a gift by that time. And then Papa refused, so I didn't push. When Papa says no, it's a no. Who would feed it? I love them. They're like the beautiful one. Unless you're getting me a German Shepherd. All those ones, like the one I showed on the, you were not there, but I showed some dog on the live stream, like that, those ones that look like wolves. I think. Ruggers. I haven't yet got ready to have a baby because I cannot feed myself. That is why I'm telling you I can't have a baby without a man. I need my man. The huskies, yes, that one. I want one of those. That's so beautiful. Oh, when I'm watching them on the internet, I'm just like, ah! Don't they look so beautiful? So we had one, but it was not white and black. When we were growing up, we had Bush, we had Max, we had Shadow. Max was shot by a police officer who was passing by. My dad almost killed him if he found him. My dad found Max was like the sweetest dog. Oh my god. He was so sweet, but he was so tough. She was so tough. She was a woman. She was a girl. In the hips. What does that mean? So yeah, I grew up in a household that had dogs, but we are African, so we do not sleep with our dogs in the house, so they slept outside. Yeah, so Max was shot, I think, in like 2008, 2010 or 11. I'm not sure, but yeah, they shot Max. Max mothered Bush and Shadow. So beautiful. I wish I could get the photos from my. And then they bought another little dog. So it was a female. Oh, that is so terrible. Not nice. Oh, sorry. Are they genetically modified? Are they made out of another breed? Is that why? Do they fuse some other animal with another animal? How do they say it? Is it a breed of two different hybrid of two animals, two dogs, the German Shepherd? Then they brought another dog, a female dog later, because Bush and Shadow were getting bored, and it gave birth. And I gave out my dog to my friend. Ah, isn't that scary? Are the huskies good though? Don't they get problems later in life? I'll admit I have severe attachment issues. I cannot watch my dog die. I understood why my dad cried when his dog was shot down. That is serious though. Then we had Bruno, but Bruno died of old age. Bruno had been brought with and it was also 10 years. You know those white ones that have white hair? They are nice. I can't teach them because I don't like. No, Uganda is not too hot. What are you talking about? Have you seen Ugandan weather? You should come here. Yeah. This is Uganda, not Nigeria. People. Nigeria is the one that has problems with so much heat. And it is not Sudan either. Trust me, 27 degrees is something that happens every once in a while. That's like hot times. But in a normal year, you're crazy. You're crazy. I don't like poo in the house. Trust me. Even when it's with kids, if I don't allow kids to poo and pee in my house, what about that one? No, Uganda is no more temperature. Trust me, in Uganda it could be 27 in the morning, and then the next thing in the afternoon it's raining. Uganda, it is good weather. Uganda has the best weather. That one I can put my hand for it. You guys should come. Receipts for what? At least you guys know that you have summer and winter. We don't have those seasons. We have the dry and wet season. That's all. You should come. Are you coming for my birthday? If you come, I'll give you my house for 2 weeks. If you don't mind cold water. And you can mop and change the bed sheets. There is a washing machine, so you don't have to. Can I come? Can I come to Germany? Can I come to visit? DIY, you come, I'll give you my room for only 2 weeks. So you come, stay here, get used to the cold water, and then you can go and live in a fancy hotel after that. I have clothes, too many clothes. All that is laundry that needs to be folded. My bed, a mess. Do I get my own bedroom? That is what I was telling DIY yesterday. Give me a bedroom and I'll be on my way. Ah, where is that water coming from? Just a minute. It's okay. This is not okay. This is actually what Muslim people usually wear here. It is what Muslims usually wear, the dera. Yeah, Catholics wear whatever they want. Who stops you? No nice comment for you. No nice comment. I give up on the both of you. Yeah, you both come. You should both organize and come. What else do I need to wash? Because I'm not going to touch this water once I'm done. I'm not washing utensils twice. That's for sure. I hate doing utensils, guys, with my life. My mom was telling me, every time I come at your place, I do your utensils because I know how much you hate doing utensils. That will be so nice. I am waiting for you guys to come. I am waiting for you guys to come. Rather, you said English houses, so German houses have a spare bedroom? No, not happening. Unless you're getting Ugandan girls to feature in that video. I'll come and I say hi and then I'll disappear. No, me, I'll go and live with my friend. Me, I'll go and live with my friend and then I'll leave the house for you guys. If you can live my life, cold water for a shower, or you can boil water for you guys. kettle is here. There is another bigger kettle. This one is for tea. You can use this one for tea, for water to shower. Me, I don't boil water. There is an electric kettle. I don't use it. That means if you put water in the kettle, you need to use the bucket or the basin to shower, which I don't like me. But why you should? I want. You're crazy. Which attention? For what? You'll be kicked. DIY is taken. Didn't he tell you he ain't a single man? Just give me a room in your house. Be like, Lorna, this is your bedroom. And I'll be like, thank you, I'm on my way. Who, me or or Raga? Or Father Mess? Me or Father Mess? Who do you want to pardon you? Who do you want to pardon you? DIY. I think today I should just buy. No, not happening. Not happening. Not even as a joke, guys. Not even as a joke. You guys are crazy. The two of you are not good company. You're trouble. Okay. I think we are done here for now. And put this aside and baby, you're troublemaker. Give it to me, right? Both of you are troublemakers. So you change your names to Troublemaker, Ruggers, Troublemaker, DIY, Troublemaker Specialist. You specialize in causing trouble. Ah, thank God. Oh, Missy, I'm joking. It was nice having the two of you guys. May I have to sit around until it's like 6. You let off steam on the YouTube channel. Me, if I have to let off steam, then I'm not letting anyone near me. I'm not talking to anyone. I'm not letting. I'm sweet. No, just add Troublemaker Ruggers. Ruggers, the Troublemaker. Let me join this. What are you? A troublemaker. The both of you. Troublemakers. If you came to Uganda, they will be like, oh my God, who brought these two here? They need to go to prison right now. No. Late. Is it what I'm thinking it is? Go if I don't go see you. You wait. How old is this one? 60, 68 or 60? So give it some for a few years unless he's planning to resign. But I don't think Americans are that like that when they have power. I saw it, but I didn't know what it meant. this. I don't know how they're called. I don't know. There are things from my cousin's salon that I stole after cleaning. She had a few that she had kept for her hair, and then I was like, thank you. I'll start from here. Who texted? Okay, that's my nephew. Okay, I have 2 messages. The tour guide. Touring where? I haven't been to 50%. I have only been to, I think, a quarter, if not even. This is the thing. I haven't been to most of the places. Like, the places people talk about, and I'm like, where is that? See how tiny this one is. It has a seed. Ah, I'm not a tour guide. I asked, but I just have to say that I stole because she did the hair. She would have seen it anyways. But you're going to say bye? Just stay. Just stay. So baby, stay. Terrible voice. But just stay. That song, that's your dedication. Ah, told me what? Bye? Oh, very bitter. Oh, and they're supposed to be sweet. These are tangerines. Is that the word? Tangerine. But it is so, oh my god. Oh. I was supposed to put those onions into this thing and I forgot. I need to buy more onions next week and buy more green paper and buy garlic. Satsuma, what does that even mean? August, come back. These onions are not dry. Usually I bought these onions like some time back and they're still here. And then these ones that I bought yesterday don't look at all for it. Like, they look like they would not last for long. What are you talking about? Yeah, it is actually, they're usually the size of the orange here. You get the modified ones, which are big, and then we have these tiny ones. Tangerine. They are sweeter. Our oranges are bitter here. So. When I tasted your imported oranges, I was sold. Those oranges, our oranges are green. No, not orange oranges. Which donations are you talking about? Oh, okay. That is nice. Yeah, we have Cadbury. That is nice. Oh, I can't because it can't accept here. Hi, Mark. How are you doing? You guys, Mark said he was going to propose to me. He said my bride price was so little. So we increased it to 70,000 US dollars. Ah, not 70,000. Yeah, 70,000, yes. He said 30 was too little. I don't know. So if you want to give me your bank account, right, I put it there and you put it there. You create for me? I'm joking. I'll talk to my friend to create for me one. He's the only person that I can trust with finances. At least the only one my papa won't allow. Would you? It won't accept. My bank won't accept. It does not accept countries like Uganda. So sad, right? Someone had told me about it. Some other YouTuber. Hi, Mark. Welcome. Please DIY. Be nice. I just realized. Yeah, not Uganda. It works with Kenya. So I talked to my Kenyan friend, but I don't know. I don't know. I asked him about opening a bank there, and then he said it was a complicated thing. So I just gave up on it, and I just didn't want to push it. I'll talk to my friend today and see what he thinks. I'll call him this evening and see what he thinks. He could help me. Like, I know he's not crazy when it comes to money. So I'll talk to him. And then I would have talked to someone else. But they've told me they can help me deal with, because I had got someone who wanted to give me a brand deal, and they said they would help me with signing the contract because we had to get into a contract with that person. So yeah, that there is a lot of stuff to deal with. Yeah, it doesn't. So I just need people that I like inside my circle so that I can like talk to them. But it's like if you think about, you talk to someone and you don't see them staying for a long time, then there are things that you don't want to get them involved. No, I don't have a wonk. What is it? This is just my is it called a wonk? I bought it because I wanted a non-stick pan, but see what is happening. It goes off. Ugandan stuff. I gave up. No, PayPal doesn't work in Uganda either. I can send money using PayPal, but I can't receive money using PayPal. So, yeah, there is a lot of disappointments when it comes to our country. Western Union works, but you can't send money. I can't send money from my country using Western Union. It went out. Most of the things are like available in Kenya. So don't worry. In the next, after me living in Rwanda for 3 years, I'll move to Kenya. Yeah. So I can't send money. I don't know if I came back, but the last time I checked, they were like they were leaving, so you could not send, but you could receive money via Western Union. DIY. It's just, how do they call it? A pan. Mm-hmm. And it is crazy because we do not have those things accessible to us. But then the government is talking about what is it? It's talking about taxing creators, of which we already get taxed, because for me to create a bank card, I need to put in. I think Amin would have been better. I'm joking. Anyways, guys, don't get me arrested. Don't get me picked up, people. Don't make me say things that will get me picked up. I love my life. Anyways, I was saying, uh, mhm. um, the government is thinking of taxing creators. Oh, you already get taxed because obviously I have for me to open a bank card, a bank account, I need to put in my tax to have a TIN number, which is the tax identification number. So I need to have that. Even for me to do YouTube, I needed that. So we're already getting taxed. I don't get paid, so I really don't care. But I feel for the people who are actually getting paid because you have to pay taxes, which are not small. So it's a worry, I think. But also, someone told me it's better here because other countries are worse. So much as I want to complain, but I feel like we are still like in that place where it's so little. What does that mean? Ah, you want me to get in trouble? You want me to be carried away in a drone? That is one person that will not leave until they're. Omune exiwo yakugwa ddalu kwe kuwaayiriza enjaaye. I can't. I have planters there, but they had flowers and then they dried out. So I'm going to replant my flowers. I love flowers. I don't have gardens. If I had land, hopefully one day, like probably next year, if God is on my side, I'll buy a piece of land for my mom and my grandmother. So that's something to pray about. If I have that, then we can like plant or in an orange tree. We can plant what? We can plant guavas. I love guavas. We can plant what other fruits? A mango tree is too big. Hi, Fifi. Oh, that would be like next. Let's think about next year. So hopefully next year doesn't end. I'm praying to God for that. That was in my prayer request this year when I was starting Bayan. I went for prayers on 31st for the crossover prayers. But God helps me that this year is there that I put myself in the position where I'm able to acquire land, which is not hard, but it's like the money. When you have land, you can. It's just like a small planter box, plastic box, container, not box. They're outside there. It was too much rain. There was too much rain at that time. So it soaked up the plants. The water, because the holes are very few down, like four. So the plants were getting soaked and I would come back when they were already soaked. So by the time the water drained out, the plant was getting, I think, suffocated by the too much water. So it ended up dying. Mark was here. Why are you asking about Mark? You get out. I'm joking. Mark has gone. I don't know where he went. He was here just a few minutes ago. He just left. Yeah, Ragas is here. I'll talk to my friend today, by the way, on a serious note, and see what he says. What does that mean? What did you read? No, we don't have Boko Haram here. I like flowers, but I cannot plant roses here because I don't want to attract people. Most of the plants here, they're like, when I say plants, they're like flowers. These are two. Have you seen the differences? I have one more there near my TV. My grandmother was like, you should give me one. And I was like, not a chance. I don't give out my plants. That is why I have like those 3D stickers on near my bed that look like they're flowers, but they're not flowers. I love plants because I grew up with my parents, and my grandmother loves flowers, my mother loves flowers, so we had them. Like I remember, I even had an aloe vera plant when we were growing up. Like she used to plant them in every once in a while. This one I haven't dusted in a while, but it doesn't look that bad. But you can see here, but here is okay. But here inside, because it's like I have to pour out the soil, the stones, the white stones that come with it, which I'm not willing to do. It's too much. Not now. I know. I will. Because last time I just mopped the house, I organized the things, I washed utensils. I'm too tired now. Probably before the end. Maybe Saturday, Friday. Friday, probably. I'll do that. The planters. But not today. Too tired. I have done utensils. I have laundry to fold. It's there. I can't fold it because I'm too tired. I just need a break. Oh, you can come. Don't worry, in Uganda, August, when you come to Uganda and you do anything silly, you'll get an armed what? Escort. Don't worry. They'll handle you very well. Nyamba Dera ya Sonia je yangu ija mu Christmas. Sadera. Dera. Nyamba Dera. Kantulenga abachotala bwe batuula kati. Those women in Nigeria, not Nigeria, in Indian movies, those old mothers, how they sit, the matriarchs of the house. Ah, thank you. Sonia got it for me. Mama Danielle. Mama Danielle got it for me because I kept telling them I wanted a hijab. So she said, let me get you this one. I'll buy you a hijab too. So yeah, they got me this. I don't know if it is Sonia or my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law got me this actually, not Sonia. Danielle's dad got me this. I don't know why I keep saying Sonia. I don't know. I'm not sure. I should ask them again who got me. Nagwe madeni galakufumba katogonerera naye ngenza okebera mu fridge nga temulimu nnyaanya. After me even washing utensils very well, I'm like, let me start cooking, only to realize there are no tomatoes. And I don't have anyone to bring me tomatoes, and I don't want to go outside. I'm disappointed, to say the least. But I'm going to go jogging. I can't tell my trail. What does that mean? Sisters, you marry your sister or the sisters from the conventry? What are they delivering? Oh, tomato. No. Tomatoes. Then by that time, I'd have gone out to the shop. That is too late. By that time, I will have gone out. I'm going out at around 6 so that I can go and do a little jogging, hopefully, because I'm getting out of hand. Someone told me, you're so skinny. I'm like, you never saw me when I was weighing 45 kilograms. So tiny. People used to be like I used to be like I'm this stick with a big chest. That was the joke. If they accept, or if you know how to handle them, you can. No one stops you. If you're marrying them, I will tell you it's customary marriage. But if you go to church, that is adultery. Twice the word. Oh, you can if they accept your sisters. You can also marry two women if the man or the lady. Double heart attack in one. You can marry via customary marriage. They would allow you to be as polygamous as you want. The moment you step in church, don't dare touch another woman. If you're Muslim, you can marry four. No one would stop you. I'm getting excited. May stop bypassing the charging because my phone is not charging. They will conspire against us. Not here. See, for marriage, it's also monogamous. Me and Fiona did family law last semester. That is why we can tell you that information now. I'm in the bar. I'm getting excited. Mm. You can marry as many wives as you want, as long as you can afford them and you can afford to be not the other women to find out because they'll not beat you. Never. Not when the Ugandan women. Even when we say I don't care, even if he goes and even if we say you can get another woman, I don't care and all that. Trust me. You don't want to be caught up in that. We shall beat each other. Me, I don't fight for a man. I leave the man for the other woman. Because me, I'm a jealousy woman. Mm-hmm. They'll fight. You get a headache, there'll always be competition. You can't do one thing for the other lady and not do it for this person. If you buy her a car, you have to buy me a car. If you buy her a house, you have to buy me a house. If you buy her a necklace, you have to buy me a necklace. If she goes for a fancy trip, I have to go for a fancy trip. So you're not supposed to segregate. Trust me, at one point, one of them is going to come and beat you. I'll find the link. Just the problem is that those videos used to be like in the local language. Where partners, it's like the Ugandan version of Cheaters, the CBS Cheaters. And they would track their partners and all that. So I enjoyed it so much. And eventually they would find and then they would be beating each other. And I'm like, why are they beating the other woman? Beat man. That one will be fine. Me, I don't have that time. I will beat you, the man. Still beats the woman. That is like the biggest percentage. It's always the women. The women that happens a lot. And let me tell you, the only difference between the men and the women, when the woman does it, she does it so good, you never find out until she wants you to find out. By the time you find out, it has been happening for like 10 years. Me, I'm a jealousy woman. I'll even fall sick if I know you're going to the other woman so that you can just stay. I'll even end up in the hospital until the nurses tell him it's very serious, he needs to be here. I can't stand. That is why I usually tell, like, when a married man comes and then he hits on me, I'm like, I can't marry you. I can't date you because one day it might get too much, and then I'll tell your wife, me and you, I want my man. And the problem is that the woman will not leave, and me, I will want you to leave her. Okay. What is WH? So there was a time, I think, Fiona, was it last year or the year before, 2023 or 2020? I think it was 2023. Okay, guys, I need to. That there was a period where men were taking their children for DNA. DIY. I told you the story yesterday of the Italian man who took his Ugandan wife's children to the DNA to do a DNA, and he found out all the children were not his, and then he killed her. Okay, I was just DIY. What did you delete that I didn't see? So yeah, it happens. Those guys, like, these were celebrities that were taking their children for DNA, and then realizing one took, and he took 8 children, 9 children or 8 children, and then all of the children were not his, from different women. Moreover, none of his children were. Ah, oh my god! Oh my god! Let me tell you a crazy story. So in 2020, I met someone. We had gone for my auntie's burial, and then I met someone who was my cousin's best friend. So when we were there, we started talking. After that, we became tight friends. So every time we'd go for an evening walk, he liked me. I was sure. And Fiona, if you saw my status sometime back, I posted him. What's the money for? Papa just sent me money. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm ashamed. I tapped on the, yeah, that guy. So we went one time. There was this neighbor of mine. We were not dating, but he told me he wanted people to think we were dating. So he would tell me, come and stay in my house. And I would sit in his house and he would lock it and he would be like, you wait for 30 minutes, because he wanted people to think that he was having sex with me, but we're not having sex. So this one time, We are coming from our evening walks because me, I told you guys, I am an easy person to impress. Like if a man loves to take me for evening walks every evening, I'm sold. That's the best way. He even he talked about it sometime back. He was like, it was so nice back in the days because I would just take you for an evening walk and buy you street food and you'd be so excited. That is me. Up to now, I still love a man who takes me for an evening walk. So he tells me we are coming back from the evening walk and we were both so young. And I hear someone say, Laura! And I turn around and I was, and then he was like, what are you doing here? And then I was like, I turned and I looked at him and I was like, what are you talking about? But like, my fear. Like, I didn't even tell him what are you doing here. But I was just at that point. But I was like, and then I pulled my hand from this guy that I was with and then I told him, what are you doing here? But then by the time, like, even me talking about it now, this is happening very fast right now. But in that moment, it was like an hour. It felt like an hour. Pulled my hand. And then people were like, oh, everyone was looking like they had seen someone who had been caught in a cheating act. People were like, woo! They started clapping hands because they thought I had been caught cheating. No, I told him, I said, what do you want? What are you doing here? You scared me. Then he said, why would I scare you? Then I said, why did you call me like that? Then he told we walked with him and then we walked until some place and then he said, can we talk? And then we walked aside and then we stood there talking about business. And then at the end he told me, is that your boyfriend? So will he think that we're in a relationship? And I told him he will not think that we're in a relationship because he knows I'm a single woman. Then he said, I just put here because I wanted to see how he'd react. Then when I went back and we were working with the other guy, who was like, not me. I wasn't trying to make you jealous, but even if I was trying to make you jealous, we're not dating. I wasn't dating him either. But that was like the early stages of courtship. We knew something would develop, but I was not yet there. So yeah, that's the first time something like that happened. I've never been caught cheating. I don't think I would be a nice person to be caught cheating, guys. That's the truth. I get scared so easily. Even the thought of being caught keeps me in check. That is one thing that scares me, being caught, because I know I would get a heart attack. I'd get a panic attack anyway, not a heart attack. I'd get a panic attack because I usually get panic attacks. So. That was an incident. I was like, how do people who are caught have that guy went through a lot with me. That is what happens. Let me tell you, even if I made noise right now, people would get out. When was it? On Saturday? Saturday I was here and we had noise from the flat there. There is a flat like opposite my place. And I got out, I stood at the door and I was listening. And then as I was coming back inside, my neighbor was talking to me, but I hadn't realized. Was that the one you were talking about, the gentleman there? And he was also there. He was like, oh my God, didn't she talk so loudly? We were there. Me, I was like, I'm not staying inside here. Because I was wearing a short, like a short, my nightie. So I put on this dera and so when the woman raised her voice, I thought some people were. She was like, don't repeat it again. But let me tell you guys, it does not sound dramatic when I'm saying it in English. But in Luganda, I was like, somebody's about to fight. To the door. I love gossip. No, I think you told me. And then you were so calm. I told you for you, you're nice. I told you it was so nice for you. You told me that story when we were at the. Me, I'm never calm. Trust me. I'm never calm because I used to be a fighter at some point. That instinct of wanting to beat the man comes in, and then I'm like, step aside. When I went through that guy's phone and he was talking to some girl, and then she was like, "Oh, I enjoyed our kiss," and then I was like, "Ooh!" I threw his phone to him and I ran away. Oh my god, that is so real. It happens here a lot. I would send you those videos that I used to. He called and you spoke to him. What did he tell you? I want you back. What did he tell you? Mugamba bugambi toyina kyongamba naawe. Toyina kyongamba. But that one, anyways, I'll not say forgive. I forgave the guy twice and he still cheated. Yeah, she walked in. She went at his place and there was another girl. In Uganda, the moment you find someone else, don't question what they were doing. Woo! Mm, my tears are so. Oh, I've never tested salmon. I want to know where they sell salmon in Uganda. And then you can teach me how to make it because my friend asked if I could make salmon for them. So I'll check the internet where I can get salmon from. If it is not that expensive. I can't. In your bed? I think I'm that kind of person, even when I know someone is cheating. Until I get proof, I don't approach you. But I will always find the proof. So, but then until I'm ready to leave, I'll not leave because I know myself. I dated someone for 2 years and it took me 3 years to live, 5 years in a relationship. So I don't rush to leave. I left and I would go back. I would leave and I would go back. The last time I left, that was it. Nowadays, I tell them I'm so happy you married. They told me I don't cheat now, and I was like, yeah, I don't have that same. I don't share the same sentiments as you do. Aww. Oh God, that is it. I would not like. That is why for me, I'm like divorce is not an option because my parents would, my mom, my grandmother would make it so hard because I see it when my cousin lives. When they have issues with her man, and then she comes home, and then they're telling her to go back. I would not want that to happen. And then it would be worse if the son-in-law is. Oh my God, aren't you a terrible one? Didn't she call you crying after reality struck? Oh my God. Like the audacity of carrying someone else into another man's house. Ooh, that is sad, really. Ooh, I used to be like, I used to pray for myself, and I'll be like, if I get married one day, God help me. The last thing I should do is really cheat on my partner, because it's like the temptations are always there. But I'm just like, God, ground me, ground me, ground me. That is why for me, I need a man who knows what he's doing. I need a man who gives me time because I need time. I need a man who gives me attention because it's easy for me to get attention from other people. Aww. Oh, that is so sad. That is so sad. I think the latest video that I watched of that was a woman who followed her man or her sister in the bar, and then in the guest house or lodge, and then he found out that his sister and her sister and then her husband were sleeping together. Aww. Me, I never walk away right away because I have not yet. I've told you I get attached to someone. Is that attachment issues? I have attachment issues. When I get attached to someone, it's hard to leave. My kids are angels until you meet the ones that are made from hell. Our kids angels, even those ones they go to get from what? Juju. Abagenda ofuna obuzaalo. That is sad. I really can't imagine it. I would not want to be caught in that situation. So you people, when you're praying, you pray for me that my husband is just the perfect man for me because it is easy to get attention from, and it's like you get someone that really fulfills like what he's not giving you, and then for me, when you attach to someone, you don't cheat. I know, but even if, yeah, I know, like having to kick reality into my head at that point, it was like, but then I was just like, I really thought I would end up with this person and we would be married. So, and I told them 2 weeks ago, I told them I thought we were going to end up married, me and you, and things didn't work out. And he was like, I'm sorry, I was a boy then. So I haven't been with anyone that I haven't loved. So, like really been with someone and I'm serious about them. I won't say that I'm the angel, that I have never gone aside, but it's like what was in the past now it doesn't. Not for a perfect person for me, because God always does that. God is a king of perfection. So when I say perfect for me, like they fulfill some of the things. Because like if I tell you guys I love attention from my man, I love that attention from the right person. It is easy, especially for us women, and they tell you that it is easy for a woman to walk back to her ex. It's because you have this one ex that has given you what this current person is not giving, and then they come back and they're talking to you and they make you feel like it's perfect, and then it's like, I hope he is. You people stop. I know what I am talking about. Like I've told you like the most core things for me. I need a man who gives me time and gives me attention. Those ones are so important. I hope I don't get what. No, I didn't. Like I need a man who is giving me time. So that I don't have time to even talk to anyone and make them my world. Because I would die to be on like phone call with the person constantly or just talk. Okay, for me, because when I say that, it's because I have only dated long distance this whole time. I have never dated someone. Okay, that person that I say that we used to go with on walks was the only person I I had a normal relationship with. It didn't work. But I've only dated long distance. If YouTube is not paying me by the time I meet my husband, I'll give up on you guys. The only thing he should be like, just dress appropriately. That's it. But stop, stop. I remember someone told me, no, 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 I would not kill my husband, not my husband. No, I didn't hear of that. Can you hear the song Fiona in the background or not? Because I hope you guys are not picking up on it. I don't want copyright. Bantona kukwagala. But we shall see. Every man, I was talking, I was actually just talking, we didn't date. I was talking to someone and they were like, they don't want their woman to have an OnlyFans account. And then I told him, but me, I already have an OnlyFans account. Oh, if you are not hearing, why am I closing my window? I said, me, I already have an OnlyFans account. And then he said, then you should allow me to be the only subscriber there because I should be the only person who should be looking at your body. Ah! They didn't subscribe, we didn't work. That was too much. Chideke, chideke. Loving you, chindeke. Chokukwagala chindeke. Kwelenjuwe bisigato hindeke. Chokukwagala chindeke. I can't tell you who that person is. Tomumanyi. Not at him though. It is someone from like back then. When I told the story of when I was in the airport and then I met the guy and they recognized me from the dating app. We had actually been talking sometime. And they were like, are you with someone? I was like, no, I'm alone. I've told that story many times. I'm tired of it. But yeah, that's what happened. I used to like just go against everything he used to say. He would be like, I don't like my woman who I don't like a woman who does that. And I'm like, but that is who I am. That is what I do. How can you tell me you don't like that woman? That is who I am. So you don't like me? Oh no, 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 I don't have an OnlyFans account, guys. I was just joking. I just opened it to spite him. I don't use it. Like curiosity killed the cat. I am the cat at that point, people. Please extend grace. The same way I opened YouTube, a YouTube channel out of curiosity, guys, that's the same thing that happened. I was just seated there and I started like my first video you could see. I just kept recording and recording and recording. I was hurting at that point. So I just started recording and recording and recording and recording. What does that mean? Next the neighborhood. You people. I can't wait for my wedding day. My traditional wedding, that's what I mean. Because I want to just be like in the mood. Someone should give me some wine that morning so that I can have the vibe, so that I'm not ashamed. No, I don't have an OnlyFans. don't have it. No, 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 I don't do OnlyFans. But yeah, I opened the account out of curiosity. That's something I'm not ashamed of. I opened the YouTube out of curiosity. I have opened a lot of things out of curiosity. So, do you know how people glamorize OnlyFans? Don't ask me what is that. I don't even know how the password to it. I don't know anything. Probably Google knows. So if someone runs a background check, they might bring up the OnlyFans account. She has one subscriber. I don't think I have any subscriber there, or one viewer or whatever. I don't know. I don't have any videos. I'll go and delete it so that my husband doesn't think I have an OnlyFans and yet I don't have one. Ah, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Right now. Hmm, that is suspicious. For me, I just hung up on them. Oh, it's a wrong number. People should train me how to dance. So that was my traditional wedding. I danced for you guys. And this dress is perfect because you're training in a long dress because that is how you are. You cannot track because it's in front of your parents, guys. So fun. Fiona, will you be on my what? An Indian scam, and those ones don't make local calls. We have also scammers here. We have call centers here. They're not only Indians. And since we have a lot of Nigerians nowadays, they will call. You don't have to just come, you have to be among the people that don't get married before me. Otherwise, if you get married, you cannot be among the bridesmaids. Like, you know, those people that come out dancing, the sisters. Me, I don't have a lot of sisters, so you guys will have to come and be my sisters. When you're dancing. Ababuza, let me show you when we were doing this sister's introduction. Let me bring the photo. I'm in the sofa. Loving you. Balungi webisigato neke kireke okukwagala bantanda kukwagala. So you see this photo? I am carrying the things. So that he can so that he can send you the money. They have that scam here where they tell you it's a white man. Let me first sit and then I show you very well the picture. So we were the ones that the doctors, and we also went out to greet for the girl sister as the girl sisters because V is her only sister. We are only two girls in their family. So this is me, and then that is some other girl that I don't know. You could see the flowers that we were holding here for pinning on the brides. Oh, really? How can they be scammed like that and they accept? But yeah, I need to put this somewhere in the house again. I used to have pictures all over my house, but now I don't. It's too dusty. Oh, people love to get rich quickly. That is the biggest problem. I am 5 foot short. What do you expect, DIY? You thought I was very tall, and I was even wearing heels here. So, if you're saying I am short, V is taller than me, guys. These guys are taller than me. Me, I'm short. I'm 5 foot tall. So, not short, tall. I'm not a dwarf. I'm not a midget. So, that was my first traditional wear. I think also my traditional wedding we shall wear mishanana. I don't want to wear gomesi. I will better not tell how Very short women are called. Don't dare. DIY has warned you. I'll take offense. Sibawulira. Kwano nebogera sibawulira. The next thing I'll be the bride, and then my friends would be like, I am not the bride, I am the bride's friend. I'm not the bride, I am the bride's sister. I am not the bride, I am the bride's cousin. I am not the bride, I am the bride's makeup artist. I am not the bride, I am the bride's brother. And then I'll come out and I'll be like, I'm the bride. And then they'll be like, yeah. And then we pretend to be happy. Weddings are so fun. What am I doing? Prefer to survive the day. You'll be fine. You will learn slowly by slowly. Slowly by slowly. That was the first traditional wedding I attended when I was among. That was a pre-visit, the first ceremony. What does that mean? Let's be honest again. Because it's like it's a trend, so people just do it. So even if like whoever is present joins the group, even people that you don't want, we don't know jokes here. People, if you want me to keep in shape, I have to go. I gotta go. This was the first Christmas I was actually gifted. It's like a present that I felt so relieved this Christmas time. So it was nice for me. I was gifted. I didn't have to spend a lot. Do you guys shower before you go to run? Or do you just go and run? Don't judge my house. It's a mess, but understand. Don't you know I love you so? Chimanoli, the musician, really? That is serious. I really love you. Yeah, that's a mix. Wow, that is serious. We don't have that here. It's like, at least pretend that we're okay for Christmas and then fight later. Even when fights break out, they'll be like, it's Christmas. Can't you keep your fights until after Christmas? Coco finger. Producer Didi. Oh, that's a miss. You're gonna miss now. You're gonna miss. I really love it. You can't please me. Yeah, that's a miss. But hydrate slowly. Do I have water in my? It's too cold. That's a problem. Let me pull it out of the fridge. I have to sort myself. Do you guys shower before you go to run, or you shower after you run? Mumbudi. How did she forget this? How did she forget that? This is not clean. She forgot that. Coco finger. Producer Didi. I can't hold that. Don't look at it, please. Just keep your eyes away from it and do other things. What am I looking for? Okay. I have the sweater. Does it have pockets? Okay. Okay. That's good. Then I'll do that. So I should go when I'm still warm since it's cold. Stand up, stand up, baby, from the border. Just wear something else. You don't need to wear a specific thing. It is here. It is black. How does it look blue? Okay, let's put that there. And I want to throw this clothes. That's painful. Oh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Hmm. Yeah. No, it does not burn calories to be on the remote. Oh, that is good. You guys don't drink? Let me get a panty. I think this one will be a good choice. Where is my bag? Okay. Wait. What I can say. And the Germans drink a lot. How did you survive that? I was going to go mad. Where's my lip gloss? My lip balm. Not lip gloss, my lip balm. Where's my lip balm? I had it yesterday. There's a small bag. Where did it have hidden? Did I wear yesterday? What's the keys? Kuba yekwebe kumanyi wesula. Aww. What a warning. Guys, should I meet you guys so I go for a wee wee, or I should just go and be silent in the toilet? Okay, you can't see me. So hopefully, you can't hear me either. Ooh. So many times. Ooh. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, how I love to know you. Wee. Uh, Hi, brown aesthetics. I don't know how to say that. You are live. Don't fall. All the best. See you again. I'll try to come to the live if I come back on time, but it takes me a long time because I go for a long run. But it was nice having you around and watching you guys chat with DIY. Stay safe. Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your dinner. Now, time to dress up. Dress up. See you around. I have a toilet seat DIY. It's called a pit latrine. We usually have pit latrines for the house, like outside. But also even those ones, they put like a proper toilet for squatting. People no longer use like actual pits. I'm glad you asked. I don't think my toilet is clean now. See? Proper toilet. It's a proper toilet. Kuba yegwewe kama nyiwe nsula. Stani mukamoya ndaba. I like a proper toilet. That is why I told you, come here, you can stay here if you don't have a problem with cold water. The only difference, I don't have a heater, but you can get you a heater too. No, if it's well maintained, it's actually safer than these ones. These ones, it's easy to get infections. Because this one is supposed to be used by a few people, and pit lotions can be used by anyone as long as they're cleaned. Trust me, they're safer because it's like a pit. And now you can even put septic tanks on it so that it's like not staying in one place. Hopefully I got that right. Needed to do a belly tummy tuck. DIY, let me put on my shirt and then my top. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Oh, oh my God. I don't know about those ones. I have never seen them. I'd rather you look at. Oh my God. What have I done to myself? Please come up. Is it because what is happening? Okay, it does look bad. Something is wrong. Something is definitely wrong. Why did they go up in the first place? because I need to do my hair. Things that may bring we. I need the ladies to help me on this and tell me if they experienced this. Pink is your color. Black is my color. I'm going to cover it up. Black is my color. Black. Black. I'm ready in black. Don't ask me why I'm not patching. I don't know if I need to pin this here because I'm too tired. I think the head's so cool, do just fine. I need to have a shower the moment I come back. Because what the hell is this? But I have felt pain in this hand. I don't know what's happening. So I think we can just like turn that because I am going this side. Don't ask me why the things are here. These are things for my birthday DIY. I'll end that. You're welcome. We are waiting for you on the 20th of May. We are waiting for you to come. Ah, my God. You better show up. Yeah, this is what I usually do. My papa is like, it helps with not straining your the hamstrings. He tells me to do that, and yeah, to do like a little warm up. Let me look for my socks. Okay, let's do black since we are wearing black throughout. Kiddies, you run real quick. How come she didn't take these ones? One, two, three. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I see you take a helmet. Yeah, that is for long distances, not for normal for short distance because it is too heavy for me to be carrying this thing around. I don't do when I don't have crazy hair on my head. Don't ask me what I put in here. I put stuff because it is easier to carry when I'm like this. Ready to fight! Go, Rambo! Yeah! Jokes! Ah, Jesus! Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Hey! Yeah! I just discovered this in my house that I can slide when I put on socks. I'm definitely, because my socks have those ant slide. No, I put a thing for juice and then it burst and then it poured there. And I tried cleaning it and it had already got stuck, so I don't know how to clean it out. Whee! Whee! I don't have enough space. Oh my God. Whee! I need to go running. It's almost time. Ah, okay. Let us sit and dress up, put on the shoes. It is a beautiful night. We're looking for something damn to do. Hey, baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes? Oh, is it this dancing shit? Ooh, hey, baby, I think I wanna marry you. Woo! Come on, girl. It is a beautiful night. I can fall something down to do. No, I can't. I've had them for some time now and I've never got ripped. Glasses, check. Ah, memories for who? For you? Which kind of memories? She brings my memories home. Yeah. He's on, he brings my memories home. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Your life is so yeah, yeah. No, no. Where is the cloth for my glasses? Oh boy, come closer to me. Our love is sweet harmony. Come on, searching. Which memories I am? What did you delete DIY that I did see when I was running around? Why are my glasses like this? How did they get pressed? Where did I put them? How did it get like this? I haven't placed my glasses where they shouldn't be. I'm waiting for the memories. Has the thing stopped bringing messages? Cause I am trying to be your ex. So don't call me if you wait. And no vibe on my way. I haven't worn a ring. See you wasting a chance in the corner. Like you don't know I'm down to. Anya, keep on reminding you that you're mine. You're gonna wipe me in. I'm hanging in the back shit and waiting for a chance to say bye. Cause we've been waiting for love and it's real. And even when they try to. Guys, let me moisturize a little. And then we can get out. Cause I ain't trying to be your ex. So don't call me if you ain't nobody. I don't want to leave. I think I'm doing like 5 kilometers. 5 kilometers because I'm going, that is 2 meters. I'm doing like 6 probably. So I'm not sure. I'm nobody's ex. All my exes are dead. So that's. Oh my god, my nipple is paining. Anyway, my period is supposed to start any day, so understandably so. Respect yourself. Okay, guys. I think I know who this fool is. I think. Jesus. Have I gained weight or I'm putting it in the wrong place? Okay, guys, I think it's time for me to go. I'm ready. Do you want to see? Fiona, I have just realized you can slide in the house when you're in socks. Okay, in the shoes you can't because it's unseen. Okay, guys, bye. DIY, stay safe. 6 to 7 kilometers or 5, I'm not sure, but yeah, kilometers. Kilometer. What's going to say? He sent money again. Okay, stay safe, Fiona. Bye. The other one, take care of